Hi, I'd like you to meet Andre. Andre is a member of our Paramedic Marine Unit.
Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning.
Thanks for having me here.
Andre, I'd like to ask you a couple questions about your team. So what does a Paramedic Marine Unit do?
Yeah, so the Marine Unit here that we have the service, one of the main mandate is to help anyone that might need assistance or is in distress related to waterways. So it could be lakes, ponds, rivers, whatnot. So we have this combined response model actually with police, fire and ourselves responding to that person in distress, either perceived or confirmed. I could right ahead jump in with how we do respond.
Mm-hmm.
So you have three services going to the scene basically, and only those who have the highest level of training, specialized training for water rescue, will be performing the rescue. So I'll share a fun tip here with you. Anyone that has the red little sticker on their helmet, so paramedics our helmets are white, police are yellow, and fire, if I'm not mistaken, they're blue, if I'm not mistaken. As long as you have the red stripe, that means that you have the highest level of training. So we currently have 8 active members on our team with the service, and we will go alongside with the other responders. Second mandate that we have is to do the patrol with the Ottawa Police Service Marine Dive and Trails Unit. What happens there on any given vessel, you can have 2 constables from the police service along with one of our members on board. So we're going to do proactive messaging as far as safety prevention message. They're going to do the enforcement side of the intervention. So making sure that the person on the boat, on a kayak, whatnot, has all the equipment that they would be required to have. And should someone have some kind of medical condition or symptoms or whatnot, we are right there. So we're bringing the paramedicine straight to the patient wherever they might be. So that's really high-level information for the mandate.
Great. And what additional training do you have?
So we have, basically the rule for us is we need to have all the training to be capable to follow our police and fire partners wherever they go, right? So someone fell into an old mine and it's full of water. So we need that high angle training to be able to assist on the call. We have training for all of their cool machines, right? So if you're thinking about the ski-doos that they have, the ATV, right, 4-wheelers and whatnot. So we have all the ice rescue training as well, right? So we have some equipment here. I can talk about it if you want.
Yeah, if you could show us some of the equipment.
Sure. Well, since I just mentioned the ice rescue equipment, so we want to make sure that we don't become a patient, right? So we need to keep proper personal protective equipment handy to be able to put that on. So we have here something to keep our head protected, right? Gloves, really thick gloves to make sure we're not operating with frozen fingertips. Talking about helping others, I also need to be able to look after myself. So if I was to fall through the ice, well, first of all, I'm tethered, so I'm secured to the shoreline or on the ice. If I'm falling through the ice during the winter, I have those ice picks here. So we can't really see right now because I can't just punch into the floor, but if you punch that into the ice, there's a spike that comes out. We can see it here, the kind of a nail coming out, and that will be my way out from that hole that I fell through. Securing myself to the ice shelf, I'm going to use this fancy ice screw that just goes into the ice and clip myself to it. That's kind of my backup layer of protection. Obviously, we always deploy in teams, right? Mm-hmm. So my partner who's got the same training will be there to help me. Back to any type of rescues, we have this kind of heavy-duty life-saving or personal flotation device. Be wearing that on any given scene. We have a tether that will be coming out from this end, and I will make sure that I'm always properly secured. So that's kind of an overview of the equipment that we actually always carry with us.
Perfect. And this here's
this
the dry
is
suit.
this is to make sure that I'm staying warm, right?
Perfect.
Summertime, I would be only wearing this, along with obviously the helmet. You need to protect your head on any given calls. Wintertime, I'm gonna be wearing a dry suit, so I could go in the water, fully immersed in cold water in March or whatnot, and that will keep me dry. No water gets in, so yeah.
Great. Well, thank you very much for all the information, and yeah, it sounds like a great team.
It is. You should join.